Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 3 of Adiraiju Plays Godzilla, Monster of Monsters. Today, we are on the planet Jupiter, the third world, where, as you can see, it's largely made up of jungles. Yes, of course Jupiter is made up of dense jungles, and of course we're not on Jupiter. Where the hell are we? There's Jupiter in the background there, but ow. Swat. This is a little bit aggravating, but these big asparagus things go down after just a couple of hits, so no big deal. And the vine cannons aren't a whole lot more dangerous. The thing is, Jupiter and the jungles in it actually aren't as dangerous as Mars, in my personal opinion. But I'm not entirely sure what these big totem poles are about. And of course there's tanks. Of course there's tanks. Why wouldn't there be tanks in the middle of a jungle? That's where tanks function best, right? Yeah. Who built those totem poles there? What do they worship? They look like the mask of what's his name? Tahu from Bionicle. But if they're that masked, they should have a lot more in terms of shielding, I guess. Yes, there is a new monster that's introduced to Jupiter, and I'll introduce you to him in time. So, let's go down, keep moving through the jungle. Ow. Those bright red ships are actually from the Garoga in the Zone Fighter TV show. And for those of you who are wondering what a TV show like Zone Fighter has to do with Godzilla, or more likely what the hell Zone Fighter is in the first place. Zone Fighter is a 1960s TV show much in the vein of Ultraman, but designed by Toho Studio. Toho, not Tohu. I'm thinking of Tahu looking at these stupid masks. Anyways, it's designed much in the vein of Ultraman, but created by Toho Studios in order to cash in on the size-shifting superhero craze that was going on in Japan at the time. The only one, and that resulted in a lot of different superheroes being created. Redman, Ultraman, of course, that was the big... Ultraman was the big one. Ultraman was to those superheroes what Superman is to every other superhero ever. But in addition, there was... let's see... Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I should be able to know, but Zone Fighter was one of them. And, yeah. Stupid mushrooms. Ugh. Now, here's something that's a little annoying. After these mushrooms take a certain amount of damage, and after you're at a certain level, they'll stop just spewing out the Matango and the red energy balls, and they'll start spewing out something more dangerous. They'll start spewing out those red horseshoe crabs of doom. And that's annoying. And potentially dangerous. Come on, you. Down it goes. But apparently it hasn't done that yet. Hey, where's Mothra? Oh, there we are. We'll just keep moving. Because that's how Jupiter is designed. It's not a bad design, really, but it's obnoxious. Mothra is actually a little better in the jungles in most respects because so many of the challengers are around the ground. So Mothra can just sort of fly over them and do this. The end. But obnoxiously, she can't do that with the asparagus, I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna try. Ow. That's what happens when you try to do it with the asparagus. Come on, you. Splat. Let's just keep moving. Boop, boop, boop. I like Jupiter's theme tune. Although, it's got a good soundtrack. You could say that much about this game. Soundtrack just sort of works. Yeah, these guys definitely need a mask of shielding. All things considered, the automated defenses in Jupiter leave something to be desired. Kaboom! Kaboom! And flazoom. Now I'm just thinking of Splatoon, and that's not helping me concentrate. I'm not sure what the heck those things are supposed to be, but, well, whatever, it's dead now. Boom, boom, boom. What we need with dead jungle is beyond me, but... ugh. Well, thank you, Moonlight SY3, for actually doing something useful. Boom went that. And that's the end of these annoyances. Yeah, Jupiter, the jungles are actually arguably even more filtered with death than the volcanoes, and that's a little surprising. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but regardless, that's the end of that. Boom, boom, and boom. Take that, Tahu! Hello. Oh, I hate it when they do this. What's that? What do I hate when they do? I hate it when they make me lose! Because that is annoying. I'm sort of running out of things to say right now. You know, in the original movies, Planet X wasn't actually a planet. It was one of the moons of Jupiter, so why the hell they called it Planet X and not Moon X is still beyond me, but... oh well. Kablam. That's the end of that. Any more smart moves from you? I didn't think so. Onward! At least Mothra has an easier time dealing with the Matango than Godzilla does. And in case you're wondering what the heck a Matango is... well, that's what these mushroom things... actually, I said that last time, didn't I? Ah, darn it, I forgot. Yeah, you can leave before blowing up the Matango, it's just not necessarily advised, because then you have to... then you lose all the points you could theoretically get, and you lose the level up that you could have also gotten. Okay, fine, smarty. Boom, 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 boom. You get that out. At least the tail whip allows you to hit him at the range that he likes to stand, which is just outside them claws and teeth and feet. So, as long as we stand and swat him, we can make sure he is defeated, even if we can't use our feats. Down you go! Up to level 7? That was handled pretty well. Okay. In addition to the jungles, Jupiter has a few other open areas, and one of these areas is actually the very first instance we'll get of a dome city, but I'll get to that when we get to those. Why does everything hate me? The Garogas, the human military, the plants, freaking Tahu! Oh, Easter Island heads, whatever this thing is. Totem poles. I don't know. Boom. Well, at least the asparagus is... they say asparagus is good for you. Well, that's because nobody ever had the asparagus shoot lasers at them, now did they? No, it's always just me. I don't even know what this thing is supposed to be, except for a demented squad of grapes. We're the Grape Squad. We don't take crap from nobody. Ow. Squished, grabbed, and onwards. I just realized I haven't seen any horseshoe fireballs yet on this planet, and that can only be a good thing, right? Right? They're not just saving it for when I'm not paying attention or when I'm not thinking about them in order to cause tremendous physical damage, right? Because that would be a dick move for this game to pull, and I don't want that to happen, no siree bob. Don't just stop it. Uh-oh. Hello, speak of the devil, and he shall fly towards you as a giant horseshoe. Oh boy. Come on, you. Boom. Just keep moving. In case you haven't noticed yet, the further along in the game you get, the more densely crowded enemies start to become. Ow. Why is there a massive rock just floating in midair? And maybe these jet planes might work if they started firing weapons instead of... Okay, they do fire weapons, it's just that I'm approaching faster than they anticipate, and I just swat them down out of the sky before they can launch the weapons most of the time. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that's the end of that. Oh, come on. No, boy! Whew! That was way too close. Ow! Dink. Well, that's the end of... Fortunately, Godzilla, even at his very strongest and at the highest power and life, still doesn't have much in the way of actual danger. He'll always have a lower health... No, that's not true. He'll usually have a lower health bar than you. But it's annoyed when he starts tentacle spamming like a frickin' jerk. Down he goes. Well, that's the end of Godzilla. And here comes the last foe. We're gonna... Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Oop, boop, boop, boop. Just gonna keep moving. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a monster of mass destruction at this point, I guess, but sorry if I just jostled the microphone. But then again, I guess that's the point of a Godzilla game, and that's why you can't go underneath the asparagus either, because they will send lasers down at you as well. Boom. Overall, though, Jupiter is actually a little easier than Mars, I've found. This game's gonna come and bite me in the ass in a moment for saying that, isn't it? Yes, it will. Yes, it will, ladies and gentlemen. That was a rhetorical question. Rhetorical questions don't need to be answered, but they often are. And if rule of drama is in effect, in the most painful and humiliating way possible. Fortunately, this isn't exactly a drama series, so no biggie. And that's the end of these things. You know, Mothra's supposed to be a defender of Earth, right? So why is she causing such tremendous environmental well, again, this isn't Earth, this is planet Jupiter, so... I'm here for the Earth. Fuck Jupiter! I suppose this could be taking place on one of the moons of Jupiter. Mars? It could be taking place on one of the moons the whole time. Earth has a moon, Mars has moons, Jupiter's... Yeah, they've all got moons. Jupiter's got oodles of moons. One of them was the original Planet X, actually. So. I can't help but shake the feeling that Jupiter is just one giant freaking eyeball looking at me. And that's the great red spot. And in the NES Godzilla creepypasta, Jupiter is where things started to get really weird. I mean, in Mars there were some oddities, but Jupiter is where things just started to go completely off the rail with new levels and such. Boom, boom. Yay, 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 yay. Let's see how well we can dodge. Oh no. Aye! That's the most obnoxious part of playing as Mothra. When you get knocked down, it will knock you down towards anything that might be obstructing your path as well, and you can't get through it. Yo! Loopin' missiles! Hello there! Oh boy. Nope. Nope. Nee. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, whew. Thank goodness that thing was a weird fireball that decided to just pop down out of the bottom of the screen. Nope, nope, nope. Well, at least the more damage I cause, the higher my level can go. And, by the way, in between levels you might notice some inconsistencies. Well, that's because, as you may have guessed by now, I'm not all recording these in the same day. I'm recording these in several different days, and yay! Splicing them together at a later time. And I'm using save states here because without save states, this is an unbelievably difficult game. So all I can really do without saves, without save states, this is an unbelievably difficult game. And if you die as Godzilla and as Mothra, it's game over, and I mean game over for good. You're beamed all the way back to the beginning, and you don't get any extra lives. Hello, Varan. Varan's just shaping up to be Mothra's arch foe, isn't he? Bom, 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 bom. I'm still wondering why Varan is a bright purple color. He's not purple in any of the other games he's in. Not in Godzilla Unleashed. In Destroy All Monsters he was brown, as he is in Godzilla Unleashed. And the original movie was in black and white, so that's not much of a use. Come on, you. Come closer, why don't you? No, 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 don't back me into a corner because then you can kill me. Quite easily, in fact. Fortunately, I can swat you, but you can't quite swat me. That's one of the advantages of using long-range weaponry. Hey, that rhymes. Yes, I will fight Varan. Boom. At least this is the point where the game stops pretending like it doesn't want you to just die. Well, no, that's not true. Jupiter isn't actually that bad, all things considered. Me and my big mouth! Ow. You cut that out, or I'm gonna have to cut you up with my big sharp Godzilla claws. What the heck are these grapes all about? I don't know, but they look dangerous. I don't like the look of those. And I hate to tell you what that reminds me of. Kick, 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 kick. Boom. Thank goodness for jumping abilities. You know, it's just occurred to me that these are, you know those levels in some video games which are like stone wall levels? Like there's a giant wall or something that's completely indestructible that you have to run away from, and you can't kill it, and you can maybe slow it down if you fight back, but you probably can't. Well, that's Godzilla Unleashed in a nutshell, really. Kick, 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 kick. Ow. Nope, nope. Ow. I hate you and your wonky hitbox. Eat atomic fire. Nope. Boom. And that's the end of you. Anyways, he's still falling. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Yeah, this is our new monster, Hedra. And you might be out there thinking, oh no, Hedra! Hedra was really dangerous in Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. Godzilla never actually beat him on his own in that movie. Well, I'm here to tell you that Hedra is actually the easiest monster in the game. Yes, even easier than Godzilla. Not only does he have a much bigger hitbox, but he only has 2 attacks, and he hasn't actually shown any of them here. He can spit out sludge bombs, which form an arc, but if you get under that arc, there's nothing he can really do except to try and push you back into the arc with his big ol' arms. And once those arms are... No, I didn't mean to do that. All he could do is try and push you up with his big ol' arms, and once those arms are... once you're past the sludge bomb, though, and if you can dodge those arms, he's toast. Maybe he'll show him off later. Anyways, yeah, he's easy to beat, even with Mothra. Nope, 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 nopety nope. There's something a little hilarious about the fact that some of these space alien ships don't explode when you hit them. They just sort of go flying instead. Presumably to explode off screen, but... It reminds me of a Super Smash Bros. Game. KO! I just killed you because I wanted to. Ah, and these are the new levels. These are the Dome Cities. We'll be seeing more of these in later... Yeah, boy. Ow! Parts of the game. But they are merciless. They have alien spacecraft, lots of them, that will come in very fast and very hard to detect until they're right on top of you. These are actually the X-Alien starships from the original Invasion of Astro Monster, which is where the X-Aliens first showed up. Ow, 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 ow. Now, these domes are all over the place in terms of how hard they are to beat. Mothra actually has an easier time with these levels than Godzilla. And that's because, unlike Mothra, Godzilla, the dome attacks seem to be, well, more accurately, the domes seem to actually be invulnerable to Godzilla's teeth and claws. You can hit them with the tail, but not the teeth and claws, which is really kind of odd. Nope. You missed me there, missed me. And you... Ow. Don't do that again. Please. Please. Don't do that again. I'm not sure how long I can survive. I'm a weak little bug. I could get smashed onto windshield of progress. Nope. Whew. That wasn't so bad. I was afraid that would be a lot wobbly. Mayhem. Big mouth. Ow. No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep hitting you with everything I get. And I gets a lot. Ooh. Oh yeah, no mercy and vulnerability in this game either. Every so often you hear people say, "Oh, this game is so easy." Well, why don't you try playing a game that's not only difficult, but unfairly difficult? See how long you keep whining about it then. Alrighty, let's just get up here and get the heck out of Jupiter. Ow. I've heard of getting out of dodge? Well, here, you dodge to get out. Hey. Boom. At least I can fly over the worst of this. Except when I can't. Ugh. Boom. Screw everything. Oh boy. Yay! Even if you get hit a little bit, it forces you to get hit a lot more. Thank you, Mothra, and your obnoxious physics engine. I've actually heard that there is a Godzilla NES Creepypasta fan game being released that has updated graphics and updated everything, and Mothra doesn't get knocked back down. Even better, she has chargeable attacks, so you're not just stuck with this weak little pea shooter the whole game. That's a great thing. Great thing. Let's get the heck out of here as Mothra. And away we go. Well, this is going to be unpleasant. Now, those domes are not amused. No, I'm not amused. But the ones coming up will be. Bye-bye. At least, ironically, the saucers aren't so bad as Godzilla because they don't come flying in at the same height you're coming in as. Those punchy things, they can't be beaten with claws and teeth. They can only be beaten by the atomic ray or by this annoying technique that you... There we go. It's a jumping tail whip, and it is not easy to pull off. I'm not even sure if it's technically legal, which I'm not even sure if the designers even really technically wanted you to use it, which begs the question of how the hell they expected you to get past those levels without it. But whatever. Boom. Oh, come on. Get going. Alright. So, Jupiter, like I said before, not as bad as Mars, but still a definite step up in difficulty from Earth. And all there is to say about it. Lots of jungles in the beginning, lots of cities later on. Yow! Not as many of those things as later levels will start throwing at you, but that's not a bad thing at all. That's a good thing, actually. Which is why I will give Jupiter the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the dope. That's what Homer Simpson gets. Get back. Get back. Nope, stop it. Just stop it. Go away. It's a good thing that you're pretty much being constantly rained with health boxes because they are going to be rarer in later levels. Even as the amount of damage that you take is increased. Boom. Ow. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Just keep stomping and living and trying not to die. The alternative will be rather painful. Oh boy. Nope. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you dodge. No matter what you do, just get the heck to the back of the screen so even if it does hit you, it can't drag you and shred your health bar down. And that's that. I'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, when I take on a considerably more difficult planet. Farewell.